What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Talked about one of these players a few weeks ago, and his immense loyalty to Arizona. But I figured I'd talk a little bit about his counterpart. Shane Doan, obviously, with Arizona going through a fire sale, the Coyotes um, wants to stay put, and they're going to grant him that wish. He stayed through the organization through some really lean times in Arizona, and obviously back there, the Phoenix Coyotes, way back when, last season. But and was able to be, a star player on teams that were really, really bad, over the years in the Valley of the Sun. And now as the team looks to rebuild, you'd figure he'd want to have a Ray Bork or Jerome McGinley type thing, where could go out and chase the Stanley Cup, and he wants none of it. He wants to stay put and keep his family in Arizona and keep playing for the Coyotes. Which it's easy to say, oh my God, he should want out. The team should try to move him. But you look at the loyalty he's shown. It's like, all right, that's rare in professional sports. Likewise today in Arizona sports, Larry Fitzgerald of the Arizona Cardinals, a fantastic wide receiver, one of my favorite players in the NFL. A real classy guy, much like Shane Doan. Restructured his contract to stay in Arizona. Took a little bit of a pay cut, because if the Cardinals cut him, I think he would have been sought after on the market. And as a New England Patriots fan, I would have loved to have seen somehow, some way, Coach Belichick get him to Foxborough and see what he can do with TB12 throwing the ball. They could land Fitzgerald and re-sign Darrelle Revis and Devin McCourty. That'd be a fantastic team. The offense would be putting up points, defense shutting them down and going back to back. Getting those two rings, but the fact that Fitzgerald is essentially taking the Doan model of staying in Arizona, staying with the franchise, because much like the Coyotes, the Arizona Cardinals have been an awful run organization for many, many years. They're always a team that's been close to my heart though, because Pat Tillman, former safety and then Army Ranger, played for the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, technically did work for him. They paid him, so I guess that does constitute work. And then you look at with Fitzgerald, the one shining moment he had, team success wise, was when Kurt Warner took them to the Super Bowl, and they were a few plays away from winning that Super Bowl. Pittsburgh had that last drive. That was a fantastic game to watch. Santonio Holmes had that awesome catch in the back of the end zone. James Harrison that 99-yard reception return. Just a fantastic football game. And likewise with Doan, the biggest success he's had is when the Coyotes went to the conference finals against LA, 2-3 years ago. Other than that, it's been slim pickings, and through the thick and the thin, neither Doan or Fitzgerald's pissed them to complain. They epitomize class and professionalism, and despite having the opportunity to move on to greener pastures, and win elsewhere, they want to stay in the Phoenix area, and it's definitely a testament to both their characters. Because from my own first, selfish. I would like to have seen Doan when Doan was a little bit younger. Remember back in like 2009 when Mark Savard was still Mark Savard, the crafty playmaker. Just imagining if the Bruins could somehow get Shane Doan to Boston and then have him on a line with Savard. I thought that would have been awesome. And likewise, as a Patriots fan, something about number 11 Larry Fitzgerald catching. Actually, it wouldn't be 11 because we truly nailed him. He'd change his number, I'm sure. Catching passes from TB12 would be pretty awesome. Have him outside. Edelman, Gronk. Well, then figure a way to work with Felon Amendola, and that'd be fantastic receiving core. I mean, any receiving core is fantastic with TB12 when Brady's throwing you the ball. So anyway, just figured I'd talk about it. Tie in another sport to the power play once in a while. But anyway, that's like sort of the power play with CJ on Shane Doan and Larry Fitzgerald. See two more episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.